my new book, and this one is called, I wrote a little while ago, and it's called Seize the Moment. And we should be grateful for every moment of our lives rather than like bitching and complaining. And so seize the moment. I still get lingering emotions and feelings every time I hear this old song. Memories from moments that is now gone. I continue to remain strong, struggling to move on. This life doesn't last very long. As I live my life trying not to be wrong, my lessons from the past will never be forgotten. Cleaving to every single moment where time is your biggest opponent. Trying to right my wrongs to atonement with my belief in God as my biggest component. Time moves so fast, so we continue moving forward in order to last. Yet we hold onto this grudge because we continue to judge each other. We are all birthed from a mother and must continue fighting each other. As our culture becomes lazy, this world becomes more crazy. Instead of teaching us to unite, our fear causes us to fight. So I continue to write so that I can enlighten your soul, convincing you to let God take control. This world can be a hell, and at times I feel that I fell, just stuck in one bad fairy tale. Seize every moment like it's made out of gold. In order to create memories, your story must be told. Be bold as developments unfold. Sometimes I feel like I'm about to mentally explode. Living's got code as time erodes. As my mind and body begin to stray, yet the love of God remains the same anyway. Every time that I look way up above, I can feel the love shining down on me and guide my soul through eternity. Some keep on searching for a permanent home, yet others keep drifting, preferring to walk alone. This physical body is just a temporary place to stay, creating memories that will eventually just fade away. Seize every moment like it's your last. Don't get pulled down by the sins that exist in your past. Life passes by so fast, living my life as an outcast. I'm mad to continue walking straight, leaving behind a legacy of love and not hate. Memories are the only thing of you that remain. Everything in life changes and nothing ever stays the same. Some call death the great escape, as your soul transforms to a spiritual state based on the legacy that you create. Live every single moment out of love so that you can rise above and become everything you're capable of. Thanks. This last poem, I always like to end it with a love poem, for the ladies. And this one is based on one of a past relationship years ago, where I was in a relationship with a ballerina dancer, and I wrote a poem about her. And this poem is called The Ballerina Dancer. Watching her hair wave in the air, every time she dances, I can't help but stare. The music starts playing. Inside my mind, it's emotionally raining, but I'm not complaining. The way she moves her body is just so amazing. She is the ballerina dancer that is dancing in a dream. Her touch feels like water in heaven, flowing down springs. The ballerina dancer has managed to dance her way into my heart, watching her move her body as her legs spread apart. The sight of her dancing, if I could only paint a picture, describing her beauty is like writing a biblical scripture. When she starts dancing, I can feel her love. It takes me above the universe as I move back and watch her rehearse. They say that love is a curse, but I'm addicted to every verse, trying to think of her first and not let all my emotions burst. I can see the ballerina dancer dancing every day. The sound of the music takes all my problems away. Behind her eyes lies such a beautiful soul, but fate is something we cannot always control. The ballerina dancer makes me lose my mind every time she starts to grind. The curve of her hips and her lips blossom like tulips, with so much passion sprinkling out of her fingertips. Like a seed being blown around in the wind, just waiting for fate to eventually happen. I would move heaven and earth to prove to her my worth, a love that has been reincarnated long before our birth. Her love sets me free, and she's the only thing in my life that makes me happy. The ballerina dancer has seduced my mind. I can see her grind all the time. Every time I watch her dance, I can't help but think romance as I take a chance and hand her my heart, because it's in its and pieces and all torn apart. Her love takes me beyond the atmosphere, and I would do anything to have her right here. Just having her around helps me see clear. The ballerina dancer, she looks so fine. The music has taken over my mind, and I wish all the time that she could be mine. I can see the ballerina dancer at night in a dream. The movement of her body so peaceful and serene, and every time she dances, she looks so amazing. Thank you.